Hey guys, Logan here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys another 2019 movie review. This time I'm joined by my very good friend, Charlie. No, wait, hold on, don't lay down. People want to see you, Charlie. People want to see you. Anyway, this is my dog, Charlie, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. You've seen him in some of my previous videos in a few months, of the last few months, and he will be joining me to review the film A Dog's Journey, the sequel to A Dog's Purpose, which came out a couple of years ago. So Bailey is living the good life on the Michigan farm of his boy Ethan and Ethan's wife, Hannah. He even has a new playmate, Ethan and Hannah's baby granddaughter, CJ. The problem is that CJ's mother, Gloria, decides to take CJ away. As Bailey's soul prepares to leave this life for a new one, he makes a promise to Ethan to find CJ and protect her at all costs. Thus begins Bailey's adventure through many lives filled with love, friendship, and devotion. Now, I saw A Dog's Purpose a couple of years ago, and I gave my review for it, and I freaking love that film so much. It was one of the best films I've seen of 2017. And it was also one of the most underrated, or one of the most underappreciated films I have seen in a long time. It has not given the love, it has not given all the love that it deserves, and it's a damn shame that it's not, but I digress. So, with this being the follow-up to A Dog's Purpose, A Dog's Journey, I already checked out this film, and what did I think of it? I liked it. Didn't love it, but I liked it. There are some issues that I have with this film, but I don't think it's as nowhere near as great as the first one, but I will start off with the positives. Josh Gad as the voices of the dogs that he played in this film, like Molly, or I think it was Molly, Max, the big dog. Yes, he plays a big dog in this film. And, just plenty of dogs that he played for. He was just as great in this film as he was in the first one. Dennis Quaid was really good. I like Dennis Quaid, even though he has a minimum screen time in this film. He doesn't appear as much in this film as he did in the first one, because the first one mainly focused on Ethan and Bailey finding a purpose for why he still keeps reliving until he found Ethan. In this film, it then focused on Dennis Quaid's granddaughter named CJ. And speaking of CJ, the woman who plays her in this film, she does a very good job. I like CJ. I like the actress who played CJ. She does a very good job. Her performance is good. Her acting is good. And pretty much everything she does, almost everything. There were some things she did where I was like, but she does a very good job for the most part. And the guy who played Trent, her friend in this film, also did a good job. And their relationship, while it does come off as a bit cheesy at times, it was still a very good relationship. A very adorable and cute and very sweet relationship that I liked and dug. And I do like the story of this film. I do like how Bailey was given a promise to Ethan to find his granddaughter and protect her at all costs. That's a very good story, and I do like it. However, the direction that this film was going for, and I'll get into more of that in just a minute, but the direction of this that this film was going for with its story wasn't quite as strong as the direction in the first film, A Dog's Purpose. At least to me, it doesn't. But it was still relatively solid. Now, having said all that, let me get to my issues with this film. Most of the characters outside of Josh Gad, Dennis Quaid, the woman who played CJ, and the guy who played Trent in this film, I didn't really care for any other characters in this film. I find most of the characters in this film to be forgettable and bland, particularly Gloria. The only reason why she was in this film, other than the fact that she is CJ's mother and Dennis Quaid's daughter, is because she lost her husband, and as a result, she starts being this horrendous mother to CJ, and horrendous daughter to Dennis Quaid and his wife. I just didn't care for her, and as well as most of the characters, but Gloria is the one that I could care the least about. And I already mentioned about how I feel about the direction. The direction that this film was going for with the story didn't feel strong, like as much as the one in the first one did. While it is quite captivating, at least from a storytelling perspective, it didn't really invigorated me as a dog lover, as a person who loved dogs. But the main storyline with CJ, I feel like, is the strongest point of this film. You know, how she deals with her mother and her, being a complete biatch, but also finding her dream career to go to New York and become a musician, and the struggles that she goes through to get to that point, as well as with a trend. I thought it was I thought it was done very well. I liked the storyline with CJ. I thought it was the strongest point of this film to me. So overall, this is a solid sequel, in my personal view. And I cannot believe that this film is not getting as much love as it deserves. Although not as much as the first one. The first one I feel like deserves a lot more love and admiration that it deserves. But let me say this. If you are a dog lover and or you're a movie fan, I would recommend you go check out this film. It is recommendable to check out. I'm going to give A Dog's Journey a gold medal of honor. So anyway, guys, that is my review for A Dog's Journey. I want to thank my dog Charlie for joining me in this review. It's been a lot of fun having him joining me in my videos. It's probably not better without... my videos are probably not better without him, I will say. Although I try not to show too much of him because it would be kind of distracting at least for some of you. But regardless, it's been a lot of fun having him join me. I do appreciate that, Charlie. You're such a good boy. You're such a very good boy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you check out this film. It is worth checking out. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it that like button to click, and if you'd like to see future videos from me, make sure to press up there to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on that bell icon so that you'll get notified about my latest videos. Have a great day, and as always, fight the good fight.